I see a lot of teens and their parents in my therapy sessions, and often a teen will start with, "My parents just don't understand me." And when I ask them about what would help them feel more understood, the overall response is, if they would just listen to me. Of course, then mom or dad will say, "But I listen to you all the time. If you would just take your earbuds out, then you'd know that I was talking to you." Talking and listening are not the same thing. And what kids are really saying is, if you want to really understand me, you want me to feel understood, then you need to listen to me. And this isn't an easy skill. It's not an easy skill in any relationships, but it's one that, especially with our teens, that we really need to work on. So I'm going to share with you now 4 tips that I work with parents in my therapy sessions with, that I think over time can really help teens and parents feel more connected, more understood, and bring the relationships to a better place. So tip number 1 is, seek first to listen and understand. You have to really focus on what your teen is saying. You can't be listening and already planning what your response is. If you're doing that, then you're not really listening. Number 2, seek to clarify without judgment. Let your teen know that you've heard them, that you want to understand more about what they're saying. You could say something like, "Let me see if I got that right," or "What I hear you saying is blah, blah, blah." Number 3, be empathic. Put yourself in your teen's shoes. Let them know, "I get why this is hard for you." You don't have to agree with them in order to show that you understand them. And finally, number 4, wait to reply. Resist the urge to interrupt, to jump in and offer solutions, or to jump to conclusions. Let your teens finish what they're saying. If you need to, ask questions about it, but without judgment. And then thank them. Thank them for sharing. Thank them for letting you know what's going on with them. Let them know that you love them and care about them. And then take a deep breath. Take a minute. Think about what you want to respond to and how you want to respond to it, and how you think they will be able to hear it best. Now, a lot of times I hear parents saying, "But that feels so limiting. What's my role? Don't I have a place to disagree or to give my opinion?" Yes, you absolutely do. But we found it's very clear that when teens feel listened and understood, it's much more likely that they'll be able to hear you when you're sharing your opinions and thoughts. And these aren't easy skills. They're skills that take time and practice, but over time, I believe that they can really help improve your relationship with your teens.